Hey Internet, Eric here. I'm a little late on my vlog. I was gonna do one on Sunday like I normally do, but Saturday I had to help my sister move, and of course, Mother Nature was being a bipolar bitch on Saturday, and she had like 55-mile-an-hour winds going while we're trying to get all the furniture out of her house into the fucking moving truck, and then she wasn't, it wasn't just 55-mile-an-hour winds. We also had hail thrown in there and snow thrown in there, in between 5 minutes of fucking sunshine. So horrible weather, 5 minutes of sunshine, more horrible weather, etc. And it just fucking sucked, dude. I'm like 270 something pounds, and the fucking wind was moving me. So that tells you how much it sucked. And then by the time we were done, I was just so fucking tired. And then Sunday came around, and I normally do my Sunday vlog, and I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna do absolutely nothing. I'm gonna sit my ass in front of my computer and watch WrestleMania. So hence why I'm doing my vlog a few days late. And the only thing I really have to talk about is WrestleMania. I watched WrestleMania Sunday night, and I thought it was a very okay show. I enjoyed the women's match, the triple threat match between Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch and Charlotte for the new women's WWE Women's Championship. Probably stole the show. I mean, it's good to see women's wrestling finally at its peak. Where it's not just they're there because of the tits and ass. They're there because they can actually wrestle, and they can wrestle pretty damn good. And it was good to see that they actually have a woman's title belt back instead of that stupid fucking butterfly belt that they had for the Divas Championship, which looked like a fucking tramp stamp. It was retarded. I mean, that match was great. The Hell in a Cell match between The Undertaker and Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon's retarded. I mean, this man is in his 40s. He's not an active wrestler. He never was a wrestler, and that fucker jumping 20 feet from the top of the cell through the announce table and Undertaker moving, so he took the whole blunt of the blow himself, is just insane. But the fact that that man did that proves that he may be stupid, but the stuff he'll do to entertain the fans is great. Let's see, the ladder match was insane. Good to see Zack Ryder win the belt, which was totally a surprise. No one expected it. Main event, Roman Reigns versus Triple H. No one cared. Roman Reigns won the belt. Whoop-de-doo. But overall, a very decent WrestleMania. Very long. It was like 4.5 hours instead of the usual 3. Plus there was like a 2-hour pre-show. I mean, it was putting in some effort to watch that whole fucking thing. However, after getting done talking about WrestleMania, we're going to talk about the Walking Dead season finale. So, I'm recording this Monday, probably uploaded on Tuesday. So if you have not seen it from last Sunday, don't watch this, because I'm gonna pretty much just discuss the end, because that's the only thing I really want to discuss. So if you have not seen it yet, please go watch it and then come back and watch my vlog. So you've been warned. 3, 2, 1. All right. Basically, this whole season has built up to Negan. And Negan is like this well-known character from the comics. I've only read the first 50 comics. And that dealt with dealing with the governor and the governor's death following what happened at the prison. And Negan is apparently the most well-known character, villain-wise, other than the governor. And we've been teased about, who Negan is, what Negan is doing, all the control he has, everywhere. And we finally met Negan. And who was he played by? Fuck, I can't think of his name. But he played the comedian in Watchmen. And he was Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That's it. He was also, Sam and Dean Winchester's father in Supernatural. So, Negan comes out after all the group is, held hostage. And he gives this wonderful speech Very good, long, very charismatic speech. Basically saying, you're in my territory now. I'm the boss. You're going to do what I say. You know, I sent some guys to kill you. You killed them. And then I sent more guys to kill you, and you killed them as well. And I don't like that. So in his own little charismatic way, Negan's basically saying, you guys are fucked. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the way he portrayed Negan is he is this villain that you love to hate. Like I said, I haven't read him in the comics, so I can't compare it. But he's this villain you love to hate, kind of like Cersei in Game of Thrones. Cersei's this wicked, wicked, evil woman. But there's something about this woman that you like about her. You like what she's doing, even though there's these dirty, underhanded tactics. You just can't stop but admire her. So that's the same with Negan, because he's just so charismatic. And the thing is, if you think about it this way, with Negan, you know, he's this villain here. But if you think about it this way, what if Negan was the star of the show, and we followed him up for 6 seasons, and we've just now, and let's just say we're now introduced to Rick. We'd be loving Negan right now, and we'd be hating Rick. Because if you think of it, Negan is just doing what he needs to do to survive, and Rick is killing all of his men. So it's also a cool point of view, going back and forth. But the main focus was the end of this episode. And it's a cliffhanger, and like I said, I already warned you guys that I'm going to be talking about spoilers. Negan kills one of the group. And we don't know who it is, because basically Negan has a barbed wire bat, which he calls Lucille. And this is what happens in the comics. And I'm not going to spoil who he kills in the comics, just in case you haven't read it. I know who it is, but I'm not going to say. And he literally does eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. And in the end, bashes the fuck out of one of the members. But it's done in a POV style, so you don't know who it is. At first, I was kind of disappointed, even though I kind of figured out like 2 weeks ago this is how they would do it. But it's really good marketing. If you think this way, because now everybody's talking about it. More people are going to tune in now in October when it comes back, and it gets everybody talking. Who did Negan kill? Who did Negan kill? And my personal opinion is I believe it's either Daryl or Glenn. And these are the reasons why. It's not Rick and it's not Carl, because when Negan is doing his eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and it's great because at first you see everyone lined up. So at first you think, oh, okay, where was everybody sitting when Negan's doing this? So you can try to figure out who it is. But the way the camera was done is it's cut so quickly when he's pointing the bat to each person, and then it's cut the way where it doesn't line up with the bat and the person. So you can't figure out who the fuck is going to get it. But I don't think it's Rick and Carl, because he tells Rick not to move, or else he'll cut out Carl's other eye and feed it to him. So they're alive, and Negan obviously wouldn't say that to them if he was going to kill them. I don't believe it's a woman. The reason why I think it's not a woman is because after Negan takes the first strike, and you see the camera shake and blood go onto the camera, you hear Negan say, "Wow, you took that like a champ." Now, I may sound sexist in saying this, but I think that is something you say to a man, not a woman. So every female, I believe, is safe. Now, do I think it is not? I think it is not Abraham. Okay, well, first off, I think it's after we decide that it's a male. I believe it's someone of more importance to the group. So Eugene, no one likes you. You're not important. You're safe. New guy, who I don't even know your name. Obviously, you're safe if I don't know your name, or a lot of people don't know your name. So that leaves Daryl, Abraham, and Glenn. Abraham's a very popular character. The reason why I don't think it's him, though, is because as he's doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Abraham looks at him dead on. And you see Abraham stiffen up, basically saying, "Give me your best shot, motherfucker." So Abraham's not afraid to die. I don't think Negan would take out Abraham because of that. because Negan will probably think, this man isn't afraid of me. I can use him and convince him to be one of my soldiers. So that's why I don't think it's Abraham. And like I said, it's going to be of someone important. So who have we known the longest other than Rick and Carl? Glenn and Daryl. And the thing is, after he says you take it like a champ, I believe that he also says that because someone is highly weakened. Well, Daryl has been shot in the previous episode, so he's weakened. And Glenn has obviously had the shit kicked out of him. So it's one of those two. And the problem is, we gotta fucking wait till October. But that's okay, because we got Game of Thrones in a couple weeks. But basically, that's another reason why I didn't really do a vlog in a couple days, because I don't have that much to talk to or talk about. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do these vlogs every week. I might do a week where I don't do anything, or I might wait until the middle of the week, depending on if there's anything important to say, at least going on with me. So, but I wanted to get this out because I did want to somewhat talk about the ending of The Walking Dead. I did want to say that WrestleMania was pretty decent, despite all the haters. And I got my Iron Maiden concert is coming up in a couple days, so I'm definitely going to do a vlog about that. So, yeah, that's it. I'm done rambling. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the interaction that I've been getting lately. I really, really appreciate it. The people that have been with me from the beginning and still comment, Roger and Gollum and Travis, you comment every now and then. I appreciate that. Kyle, everybody, you know, my regulars, I highly appreciate it. Feel free to tell anybody about me if you like my stuff. Just trying to get my name out. I'm still going to start doing the cartoon commentaries. I did one last week with Captain N the Game Master. I'm not just going to do video game cartoons. I'm going to do cartoons, like I said, basically. I haven't seen since, you know, childhood, and I do remember enjoying. Later tonight I'm going to film an episode of Pro Stars. Yeah, where Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and Bo Jackson become superheroes and save the world. Yeah, so, but in the end, cheers, and maybe I'll see you next Sunday. Maybe I'll see you a little bit before that to talk about my Iron Maiden concert. But until then, take care.